everybody, and welcome. Today we're out here at Disney Springs, and as you guys can see, we're getting ready to jump on another boat ride. So this is another requested boat ride. We got a lot of viewers that want us to get some of these videos out there coming from the different resorts again. It's a fresh batch out there. So it's me and Morgan out here today, and you can see in the distance there, you got the balloon up there. But we're getting ready to jump on this boat here, and we're actually going to be heading on over to the Port Orleans French Quarter side. We just got to find ourselves a seat. We'll sit. No, we'll go into the back. Give me a second. We're going to jump back here into the back. I think we'll have a little bit better reception, getting some better video back here than up front there. So anytime you guys come down to the Disney Springs, you have an option to take a boat if you want. If you walk over to the Rainforest Cafe and then leave at that exit point there, you can take a left and head over towards Saratoga, and you've got these boats here. And you got Morgan. So we're waiting right now, and we're getting ready to launch. Over there you can see the other boat, which is actually heading over to the Old Key West Resort. So we're going to be hanging here for a minute because we're loading up a scooter. And as you guys can see, these boats do have the accessibility ramps if you got a wheelchair or a scooter, or even a big stroller. You can push them in, so you don't got to worry about getting on and off the boats. But in a second, I'm going to break away and we'll come back in, so we're not sitting here too long filming, not too much. Okay guys, we're all loaded and we're getting ready to head on out of here. So if you guys look behind the trees over there in that direction, you're going to see the Rainforest Cafe in a couple of seconds. And that is the boat launch. So when you're coming down, you've got a left and a right. If you guys are walking down here and you're in the left lane, you're actually going to go over to the Old Key West Resort. The right lane is the Port Orleans Resorts. We're looking back there. We're still waiting to pull out. Now, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed to the video on our channel, now's a great time to do it because we're actually killing some time here. But we do appreciate that, and keep your eyes posted. Like I said before, we're getting ready to launch a giveaway, and that's going to be a Star Wars Stormtrooper baseball hat. So as you guys can see right now, we're pulling away from the boat launches. In the background there, you've got the Disney Springs area hotels. And up in front of us there is the Saratoga Springs Resort, and we're actually going to try to get over there today also. And we're turning around, we're getting ready to head on upstream or up the river here. And the nice thing about these boats are they cost nothing. There's not much at Disney that's free anymore, but this is one of the things that you can jump on. But right there is the Saratoga Springs Resort, and you can see how big that is, and it's a beautiful resort. Now that resort actually has 4 pools on it, and it also has the treehouse section, and that actually has a pool also. Looking back, you see the big old steamboat there, Rainforest Cafe behind the flag, and that's all of Disney Springs right there. Now this used to be the whole, back in the day, it used to be downtown Disney and then west side, but they've done a lot of changes to it now, so now it's just the newer side over there, so it's all Disney Springs, and that's broken into a couple of different sections. You've got the House of Blues over there, the Cirque du Soleil over there, and that's actually the side where most of the nightlife is, so if you guys are looking for something to do, and all the shops, that's all the restaurants, shops, and things to do over there. And as you're coming up the river, you're greeted with the old welcome home, and that's standard DVC practice. All the Disney vacation clubs have the welcome home logo there. Everything's welcome home. Now when I first joined in 1996 is when I bought my timeshare. I actually came down in 93 was my first time in the DVC resorts. And every time I went in there, it was incredible because you can either buy a $300,000 timeshare or you can buy a couple $1,000 timeshare, and no matter what you get, you're always treated with the same welcome home when you're coming through the doors. And that's always something that I really thought was incredible, and they still do it. Not as much, I think. It's not the same as when I first got the timeshare, but things have changed and stuff. But I do like the welcome home. Makes you feel like, you know, you're going home and you're part of this whole thing, even though you only own time. It's like you own a piece of all this. you get an idea how big that place is. And that is actually built on the old the Disney Institute property. So years back it was converted over to the Saratoga Springs, and that's modeled after Saratoga, New York, where they do the horse racing. And you guys may know it because it's the August place to be. Now that's a nice walk around. If you guys get an opportunity to go over or just visit that resort, the walk around on the outside of that property is incredible. You can even stop at that gazebo there, but you can look back there. That is it's like a sidewalk overlooking the Disney Springs area, and that is a really awesome place to be at nighttime because Disney Springs is all lit up, and it's very pretty to see that. We're continuing on. This area right here is actually where you guys are going to see the golf course here. This is the entrance into that. It's part of the Saratoga Springs Resort. So if you guys are in the building and you're in the food court area, you're just going to keep walking through the food court area, take a right, and then head right on down. It's a hallway that'll take you right down to the golf course. And that's the Lake Buena Vista Golf Course. Now up here on the right past this parking lot, which is parking for the Mustowitz Golf Course, and it is the Saratoga Springs, but right past this is going to be the boat launch to go over to the Saratoga Springs Resort. So you can see it's going to come around to the right. The boat can actually go into there and drop you off and pick you up if you want to go to Disney Springs. And there's a boat right there going in, picking people up and heading down. And I believe that boat is coming off the old Key West one. We're almost up there, so you'll get that better in view in a couple of seconds. And there's the boat launch right there. So if you guys walk through the building, right there, if you get off the boat and walk straight up through the building, you're going to walk down a hall, and then you're going to take a left and head right over to the food court and check in. But that's their little boat launch there. And up further, down, or should I say down the river further, is where they have the tree houses. So they've got their own little dock also. And I'm not really sure how the tree houses work. If somebody's standing out there, maybe they stop and pick them up. I don't know if you guys know how they do that. Leave it in the comments below, but I've always been curious on that. What boat run is the tree houses on? Do they just come down and see you on the side and then pull in, pick you up and bring you down? Or is it on its own little boat there? Well, you'll see that's going to be up on the right-hand side. Now, to give you guys an idea how big this resort is, we've been in this boat now for quite a while, and we're still not at the end of the actual resort yet. You can see it in the background over there. Now, that is the furthest point, but that is quite a span for a resort. I'm thinking this is the biggest resort on property just because of the land. And as we make our way up, we're going to go by the tree houses, and then we're going to come up to a couple of bridges. Now the bridges are actually used by the golf course. So if you guys are up there and you're renting the golf carts and stuff like that, and I believe you have to with the golf, as you're driving over them, that's going to be the trail that you're going to take to go to and from the different holes of the golf course. And there is a better, well, it's not a better view, but it's another look at the last buildings on the Saratoga end of it with the resort, and that's the Saratoga Springs Resort. And then up around the corner here to the right is going to be the tree houses. And the tree houses is originally Walt Disney's idea, and they've kept it for all these years, so they haven't gotten rid of that. I'd like to see them get rid of that whole thing and just make some kind of other resort in there, but not like a high-rise. I just don't like these high-rises all over the place. They take away from the skyline. I like to keep them lower and just something really cool. Like that's in the woods. You've got the old banyan trees right there. It's all secluded. As you come around, you're going to see what I'm talking about. But it's all secluded. It's in the woods. That would be something to me. That would be something like the Princess and the Frog type resort in there. And I know they're doing reflections, but I think that would be a perfect spot in there. Something like swampy, something bayou-ish, something, I don't know, in that type of, that feel. But here's one of the bridges. That's going to be the golf carts. We'll go over that. And we're coming around now, and on the right-hand side, you guys are going to see the tree houses. sign. You're going to come to a fork in the road. You're going to have a little sign that says Old Key West this way, and then you're going to have the Port Orleans this way. We're going to be taking the right fork, and we're going to be going over to Port Orleans. The left fork will take you over to the Old Key West. I'm trying to get a view in there. There's one right there of the treehouse. So the tree houses are the original Walt Disney designs. They redid them years back, cleaned them up, but I see a lot of space there that's wasted on those. I think they could put a really cool, even if it's not a lot of rooms in there, I think they could make a really cool little resort in there. Have the lights on it really nice, so at nighttime it lights up. I would make this part here something really standout-ish. So when you're going through on the boats, you're going to want to be going through here on the boats just to go see this. So we took the right fork, we're heading up. You can see that there's still more tree houses in there. You can stay there if you want. And then you're going to go to the little boat dock here, which is the treehouse little dock. We're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going on up past it. And it's going to take us right on up to the first exit point for us, and that's going to be the Port Orleans French Quarters Resort. So there's their boat launch right there. And you can see nobody's here. It's really slow. It's actually a little bit busier in the parking lots today, but I'm not really seeing the figures out there. With the numbers just don't support what I'm seeing with the cars, because pretty much everywhere you go it's not a lot of people. So maybe they're in the parks, I'm not really sure, but it's kind of cool when you get up here and you don't have a lot of people out there, because you get to see a lot more. So this is the part of the cruise right now that you don't really get to see a lot. You get to see the tree houses in there. If it wasn't for them, you'd really not have anything to see over there. And that's why I think like a resort in there would be like a really awesome thing to put in there. But you don't really see a lot going down. And pretty soon up this river a little bit, it's a little bit of windiness, but then it's going to straighten out, and you're going to end up seeing over to the left side, pretty much around the corner from where that boat came from. You're going to see on the left side is the buildings are going to start coming into view, and the buildings are going to be the French Quarters. Don't forget to wave when you guys see the boats. And we still got more tree houses here on the right. You can see they got the decks, they got the air conditioners right underneath the house. I don't know how that is with sound deadening. I don't think I'd want to go to sleep near an air conditioner, but I've never been in them, so I couldn't really tell you how they sound. And we got a little bit of nothing going on here except for the tree houses there. So once again, if you guys haven't subscribed, we would appreciate the subscribing. Give us a thumbs up, like the videos, guys. Always share them out. And as I said before, visit thecountrybeartours.com. If you like our videos, it's a lot easier to go through the website than it is trying to find the videos online. You go there, and as soon as you get to the home page, you got your choice. The buses, the trams, the monorails, the resorts. You want some audio loops, they're in there also. But right here is the bridge. We're going to go underneath this bridge, and then we're going to bank around to the left. On the left, you're going to start seeing the Port Orleans come into view. Now, once again, we're going to be doing a giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled. We're working on all the letterhead right now for that, and the advertising for that, because we want to get it out there. And it's going to be for a Stormtrooper baseball hat. It's a 2021, so it's a collectible, and it's a beautiful white hat. We're going to get some pictures out there, and we're looking to get 5,000 subscribers. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, we're going to pick a name out of a hat, and you guys are going to be the winner of that hat. So it's a free opportunity, guys. Everyone loves free, including us. So get us to that 5,000 mark. Definitely subscribe. Get the word out there. And if it goes well with this giveaway, we're going to be picking up one of those $300 lightsabers for you. And we're going to do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So when we hit the 10,000 subscribers, the same exact thing. And it's going to give you another chance to possibly take home that lightsaber. But in the distance, you guys can see the Port Orleans Resort coming into view there. That's the French Quarters. And as you can tell, just by looking at it, it looks to me like Mardi Gras land. And that's how you tell the two apart. The one is an old mill. The one's exactly like a Mardi Gras tent. There's another boat. That boat's coming from either the French Quarters or the Riverside. Now, we're going to get off at the first exit spot here, which is the landing for the French Quarters. But if you guys wanted to go up to the Riverside, you just stay in your seat. They'll take you up there, and you can get off up there or stay on and go all the way back down to the Disney Springs area. Now, the good thing about riding this boat, besides it being free to everybody to ride, the thing that's nice about it is you get to see this nice cruise, and you're going to get to see all the buildings also up at the Riverside part. So they got two different resorts. They're connected, so you can take a bike and go back and forth. If you guys want to get out here, you can go rent the Surrey bikes and take a Surrey bike from here all the way up to the Riverside Resort, and you can go back and forth. But this concludes our Disney Cruise boat ride here up from Disney Springs to the Port Orleans French Quarters. We'll see you guys on the next one.